Today, I am announcing that my office is filing an application for a warrant of arrest before the pre-trial chamber of the International Criminal Court in the situation in Bangladesh, Myanmar, in a team led by senior lawyer and head of the unified team, Mr. Essa Faal, who stands beside me. Since the 14th of November 2019, my office has been investigating alleged crimes committed during the 2016 and 2017 waves of violence in Rakhine State, Myanmar, and the subsequent exodus of Rohingya from Myanmar into Bangladesh. After an extensive investigation and careful review of the evidence collected, my office has concluded that there are reasonable grounds to believe that Senior General and Acting President Min Aung Hlaing, Commander-in-Chief of the Myanmar Defence Services, bears criminal responsibility for the crimes against humanity of deportation and persecution of the Rohingya committed in Myanmar and in part of Bangladesh between the 25th of August 2017 and the 31st of December 2017 by members of the Armed Forces of Myanmar, the Tatmadaw, supported by the police, border guard police, as well as non-Rohingya civilians. This is the first application for an arrest warrant against a high-level Myanmar government official that my office is filing. More will follow. Today's application is the outcome of an independent and impartial investigation based upon a wide variety of evidence from numerous sources, such as witness testimonies, including from insider witnesses, and authenticated, credible photographic and video materials. In pursuing its investigation, the office has benefited from crucial support of different states and organizations. In particular, the cooperation, the confidence, and the steadfast commitment from the Rohingya community, the support of the government of Bangladesh, excellent cooperation from the United Nations Independent Investigative Mechanism for Myanmar, and civil society partners have all been essential to advancing this investigation. And I wish to express my deep and indeed most profound gratitude to members of the Rohingya community. More than 1 million Rohingya have had to flee violence in Myanmar. We are extremely grateful to those who have provided testimony and support to my office, those that have shared their stories, those that have given us information and material. In my visits to the Kutupalong refugee camp in Cox's Bazar over the last 2 years, I have met myself with Rohingya women who've spoken with clarity and purpose about the need for accountability. I've sat with youth activists who want to play their own role in seeking justice. I've spoken to men, old and the sick, who are joined together in demanding to be seen and to have accountability for what befell them. Our work, the work of my office, the work of this International Criminal Court, seeks to vindicate their resilience and the hope in the power of the law. It is now for the judges of the International Criminal Court to determine whether this application meets the necessary standard for the issuance of an arrest warrant. In the event that the independent judges of the ICC issue the requested warrant, I will coordinate closely with the registrar of the court in all efforts to arrest the named individual. I request state parties to the Rome Statute to fully cooperate with the court in enforcing any judicial decision that may be issued. And I particularly welcome support from non-state parties, particularly in South Asia and Southeast Asia regions, considering that this crisis in Myanmar in 2016 and 2017 has had and continues to have profound effects across the region. When I first travelled to Bangladesh, I announced that I would seek to accelerate my team's investigation, and I committed to providing additional resources in that effort. Since then, the Office has increased evidence collection and analysis and enhanced its field presence in Bangladesh. Today marks a culmination of this stage of our work. We will continue to focus in the coming weeks and months as we seek to submit additional applications in this situation. In doing so, we will seek to show that the Rohingya have not been forgotten, that they, like all people around the world, deserve and are entitled to the protection of the law.